everyone, welcome to this session. I'm sure all of you have watched the previous sessions on innovation and entrepreneurship, wherein we have discussed important terminology. In this particular session, what I'm going to discuss is the important schemes. Yes, so I've done a roundup of all the important schemes which have been introduced for entrepreneurship in India. So this is a very important video क्योंकि इसमें जो आपको terms मिलेंगे, जो schemes के नाम मिलेंगे, उस पर काफ़ी सारे questions आ सकते हैं. Okay, so because when it comes to the innovation and entrepreneurship section, your questions can be divided into two types. One is called as stock type question or static questions. Static questions और stock type questions are questions जिस पे knowledge already collected है, gathered है, और वो change नहीं होता है, वो dynamic नहीं है. For example, who is the father of entrepreneurship? या जैसे मैंने आपको पिछले videos में कराया था terminologies. What is a balanced scorecard? That will not change year to year. और उसमें कुछ update नहीं आएगा, right? But when it comes to the schemes, this falls under the current affairs part of innovation and entrepreneurship. New schemes launch होते रहते हैं, पुराने schemes phase out होते रहते हैं. So that's why it's very important to know what are the current important schemes for entrepreneurs in India. Okay, so let's get started, guys. Welcome to the session. I hope all of you have downloaded the app because the CMAT course is online. Enroll करो guys जल्दी. अगर आपने पहले enroll नहीं किया है तो आप अभी भी enroll कर सकते हैं. जो previous lectures हो चुके हैं उसके आप video solutions और videos देख सकते हैं, and then you can catch up with the live lessons later. Okay, so make sure that you download the app and subscribe to the channel for updates about these videos. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about these 20 schemes which have been started. Yes, तो एक slide पे मैंने सारे 20 schemes लगा दिए हैं ताकि it's easier for you. जब आप revise करना चाहो, जब आप जब आप पूरा video देख लो, then you can come back to this particular slide, or you can take a screenshot of this particular slide, and then you can cross check, okay, do I remember this scheme or not? And this will help you. Okay, it's like a quick revision slide that I have prepared for you. So yes, we are going to talk about these 20 important schemes which the government has started for startups in India, innovators बोलो, entrepreneurs बोलो, तो उनके लिए scheme start किए गए हैं. Now, most of these schemes deal with what kind of assistance the government has provided. So वो assistance को basically we can divide it into two types. One is called as a financial assistance, जहाँ पे उनको funds provide किए जाते हैं, capital provide किए जाते हैं. And the other kind of assistance is also in terms of soft assistance, which includes, providing them with the required knowledge, with the know-how, with the guidance. Okay, तो उसको हम soft assistance के नाम से बोलते हैं. जो भी assistance apart from the financial assistance, okay, or funds or capital. Most of these schemes now, the new schemes which have come up, also target, innovation in terms of technology. So a lot of these schemes that you will see deal with, how they can improve the technology, how they can provide them with the best possible equipments, machinery, know-how. Okay, तो एक वो focus है. And there are specific schemes which have come up for the neglected sections of the society, which have come up for उन sections को जिनको हमको और ज़्यादा बढ़ावा देना चाहिए. Okay, you will also see a lot of specific schemes for women, जैसे महिला हाट हो गया, और the single window clearance schemes. ये सब Skill India mission and all of these, many of these have given an advantage to women as well. Okay, and one of the main aims of these schemes, like I mentioned, the single window clearance scheme, is also to reduce the red tapeism and bureaucracy. What is red tapeism? Red tapeism basically, जब हम लोग बोलते हैं red tapeism, it basically means that there's a lot of formalities involved. Okay, and that is one big hindrance, or that was one big hurdle which prevented a lot of people from taking up entrepreneurship or from taking up innovation, क्योंकि उनको लगता था कि हमको बहुत सारे formalities, बहुत सारा paperwork, बहुत सारे approvals चाहिएंगे, एक department से दूसरे department भागना पड़ेगा. So all of this has been reduced, and the red tapeism has been curbed. That is the aim. Okay, to curb the red tapeism and bureaucracy, and to make the process as seamless as possible, which also encourages a lot of Make in India initiatives, and which also encourage a lot of foreign investment into the country. Okay, so let's have a look at this. इनमें से कुछ schemes के बारे में तो आपने सुना ही होगा. Now, I'm not going to go into extreme details about the schemes. I'm just going to tell you how much you need to know. Okay, essentially you need to know the names of these schemes, एंड अ कपल ऑफ डिटेल्स हियर एंड देयर, सो हम लोग उसी में डील करेंगे, राइट? लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड गाइज। काफ़ी स्कीम्स के नाम्स जो है वो सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी है, जब आप नाम देखोगे तभी आपको पता चल जाएगा कि ये स्कीम का एम क्या है, whom is it targeted to and what is the aim, okay, what are they trying to do with the help of this scheme. For instance, अगर आप पहला स्कीम देखोगे, the Startup India scheme, so this has been launched, no brainer, this has been launched to promote and support startups in India. Again, they provide you with the hard assistance, that is the funding, and also other the soft assistance. तो आपको जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल whenever you want to start up a business, the first thing you need to know is what is the process, right? What are the formalities, what is the process that you need to adopt. So उसके लिए you need a legal guidance. So वो जो legal support होता है, जो regulatory support होता है, वो provide किया जाता है. At the same time, you're also given the opportunity to collaborate, to work together, to liaison with a lot of investors, mentors, entrepreneurs, उनसे आपको connect किया जाता है with the help of the Startup India scheme. So as a person who wants to start a business in India, आपको क्या चीज़ें चाहिए होती है? You need funds, you need know-how, you need assistance, you need in terms of the regulatory and the legal framework, and you need guidance. तो पूरा जो है आपको स्टार्टअप इंडिया स्कीम से प्रोवाइड किया जाता है, एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ टैक्स बेनिफिट्स भी जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को दिए जाते हैं इन द कंट्री. Next one, the next scheme is a Mudra Yojana scheme. This scheme basically deals with mudra, okay? It basically deals with financial assistance. So this scheme basically gives financial assistance to SMEs, small and micro enterprises, and up to 10 lakh rupees, okay, through loans up to 10 lakh rupees. And of course these loans are given at a very subsidized or a very nominal rate. So this is mainly to cater to the financial requirements, जैसे हमको पता चल जाता है with the name Mudra. So Mudra Yojana, Mudra means money or finance or funds. Right, let's go to the next one. Stand Up India scheme. Okay, Stand Up India scheme is basically done to uplift certain sections of the society, especially women and the SC/ST entrepreneurs. Okay, तो इसमें loan is given up to 1 crore to eligible entrepreneurship. इसके कुछ criteria है, you have to satisfy the criteria in order to be eligible, but the name says Stand Up India. So Stand Up is basically in order to uplift certain sections of the society, certain particular sections of the society, और उनको funds provide किए जाते हैं, up to loans provide किए जाते हैं up to 1 crore rupees. Next one, the Atal Innovation Mission. Okay, so AIM, the Atal Innovation Mission. Please focus on the word innovation here. So this is clearly हमारा subject जो है, which is innovation and entrepreneurship, उसको promote करने के लिए है. It promotes innovation and entrepreneurship in India. So इसमें mainly funding तो होती है, but a lot of soft assistance is basically given. Okay, who are working in the innovation sector. So today if you see the lot of innovation hubs which have come up, a lot of research hubs which have come up, and the work has become a lot easier. So अगर आप एक entrepreneur है, अगर आप एक, or you just have an idea, you're an individual, you have an idea, you want to work out that idea, you want to start something new, you want to innovate, you will also see that the government has provided us with a lot of hubs जहाँ पे हम जा सकते हैं, where a lot of facilities are given to us in order to help us to research and innovate. And this is one such scheme, the Atal Innovation Mission, which helps in that perspective. Next, Electronic Development Fund. This EDF or the Electronic Development Fund has been set up in order to provide financial assistance. Basically, sector कौन सा है यहाँ पे, that is important. Working in the electronic and the IT sector. So specific funding जो है in terms of equity, debt, other types of funding, एक fund बनाया गया है, एक allocation की गई है of money, fund set up किया गया है, and who are eligible to access this fund, mainly those businesses which are working only in the electronics and the IT sector. Next one, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Loan Yojana. Again, this provides loans to SMEs, which include startups for their business needs, एंड इस फंड से वो लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, they can use it for all the sort of business requirements that they have, चाहे वो day to day capital हो या working capital बोल लो आप उसको, to buy seeds, to buy machinery, to purchase raw materials, to upgrade their technology, for marketing. उनको जिस भी purpose के लिए requirement है उसके लिए फंड दिया जाता है. बट वॉट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इज दिस लोन और दिस फंड इज गिवन विदाउट एनी कोलैटरल सिक्योरिटी. यूजुअली जब हम लोन लेते हैं वी हैव टू गिव सम कोलैटरल, सम सिक्योरिटी, right? So that if we default on the loan, if we don't end up paying, they can use that security, the banks or the provider of the fund can use that security in order to get back their money. But in this case, most of the people, they don't have, जो बहुत they are working on this small scale, they may not have any security to give. They might not have land or house or any sort of fixed assets or any sort of gold. ये नहीं होता है उनके पास, and they cannot give that security. So how do you get the loan then? How do you get the money then? How do you get the assistance then? Through such schemes which give you loans without any collateral security. This is Pradhan Mantri Mudra Loan Yojana. Okay, next one, National Entrepreneurship Awards. Okay, so these awards are given. So awards or any form of recognition. This is an award which has come up to give to reward people who have made significant contributions in the field of entrepreneurship. Okay, तो अगर आप देखोगे you can also research a little bit more about this to know who have got these latest awards, किनको दिया गया है. These are yearly awards which are given in the entrepreneurship sector, the National Entrepreneurship Awards. The next scheme I think needs no introduction. All of us have read about this a lot. All of us have heard about this a lot. All of us know about this scheme in a very बहुत ही broad scheme है. ठीक है, मेक इन इंडिया इनिशिएटिव, बेसिकली टू प्रमोट, अभी तक क्या होता था कि इफ़ यू वांटेड टू मेक समथिंग, चाहे वो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ही हो, फॉर एग्जांपल इफ़ यू वॉच शार्क टैंक, ओके, और एनी सच इन्वेस्टमेंट शोज, आप देखोगे कि लॉट ऑफ पीपल हु कम इन देयर, उनसे पूछा जाता था कि आपका प्रोडक्शन सेटअप कहाँ है, आपका मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कहाँ है. सो सम वुड से ओके वी आउटसोर्स द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, जहाँ पे चीप पड़ता है या जहाँ पे सिक्योरिटी मतलब क्लियरेंसेस वगैरह ईजी है. So they would, but now with the Make in India initiative, a lot of impetus is given कि ऐसा environment create किया गया है कि आप investment, innovation, skill development, सब कुछ जो है, जो भी चाहिए, रेगुलेशन सिंपल कर दिए गए हैं और काफ़ी ज़्यादा टेक्नोलॉजी पे फोकस किया गया है ताकि वी मेक इन इंडिया रादर दैन आउटसोर्सिंग. एंड नॉट जस्ट इंडियंस मेकिंग इन इंडिया, दिस ऑल्सो इंक्लूड्स फॉरेन इन्वेस्टर्स, foreign companies coming and making in India to make India manufacturing hub or a business hub. So ये है, it basically promotes a conducive environment. एक पूरा setup है, एक पूरा environment है which includes a lot of factors to encourage make in India. Okay, next one, the National Rural Livelihoods Mission. Okay, so National Rural Livelihood Mission is mission, it's a mission, right? So it has a purpose. What is the purpose of this mission? It is basically to alleviate or to reduce poverty. This was launched in the year 2011 by the Ministry of Rural Development. So it's basically in order to promote entrepreneurship among rural households. Taki they can be, A, they don't have to migrate to the cities, and B, to alleviate poverty. So rural households में जितने भी हमारे skills है, जितने भी हमारे crafts है, उनको प्रमोट किया जाता है. एंड दे आर गिवन ट्रेनिंग, दैट्स ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दे आर गिवन स्किल डेवलपमेंट ट्रेनिंग. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू सी अ लॉट ऑफ स्पेशली विमेन इन रूरल हाउस होल्ड्स, बहुत सारे ऐसे कोऑपरेटिव्स भी आए हैं एंड दे गिव देम ट्रेनिंग, लाइक इट कुड बी रिलेटेड टू cooking something, or it could be related to stitching, it could be related to our local crafts and skills. तो जो न्यू नेक्स्ट जनरेशन्स होती है उनको ट्रेनिंग दी जाती है. They are given access to credit and all sort of support. So this is basically for rural, उनको एक रोजगार और livelihood देने के लिए. So this is the NRLM scheme. Next, Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program. So this is done by merging it with the already existing Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana and REGP. This is a very important scheme, the Rural Employment Generation Program. This again basically focuses on employment opportunities in both in rural and urban areas. So इसमें यहाँ पे 3 schemes जो है वो important है. One is the प्रधानमंत्री Employment Generation Program, the other one is the Rural Employment Generation Program, and the third one is the Prime Minister's रोजगार योजना. All the 3 schemes, तो ये पहले 2 अलग schemes थे and they have been merged and you have this new scheme. Okay. Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for Startups. So you can avail credit facilities again without any guarantee, without any third party guarantee or without any collateral security. You get credit from banks and financial institutions. So the government becomes your guarantor in this case. Okay, so Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for Startups. Technology Business Incubators or TBIs. As I mentioned, you would see that there are a lot of T-hubs or technology hubs which have been created and with great infrastructure, which have infrastructure which give you mentoring, which help you with, to connect for your research work, to help you to connect to other businesses, to other people in order to grow. And this is very important. So you have TBIs. Okay, so a technology business incubator. What is an incubator? An incubator is basically a safe environment in which something can grow. So यहाँ पे these are incubators which help businesses or technology businesses to grow. So Technology Business Incubator Scheme. Okay, BIRAC, the Biotechnology Ignition Grant Scheme. This is mainly focusing on the biotech area. Okay, so this deals with biotech specific है. It is sector based. This deals with the biotechnology field. उनको वही hard assistance और soft assistance दोनों provide किया जाता है. The National SC/ST Hub, basically in order to uplift the entrepreneurship in the SC/ST category, and उनको सब कुछ दिया जाता है, skill development, capacity building, finance, market access, सब कुछ दिया जाता है. That's the National SC/ST Hub. Next one, Export Promotion Capital Goods Scheme. So this is focusing on the promotion of exports, export-oriented activities, and you can avail duty-free imports of capital goods under this scheme. तो जो export oriented businesses होते हैं उनको duty free, so this makes it very easy and seamless, and it makes it cost effective also कि उनको duty free imports of their capital goods provide किया जाता है under this particular scheme. उद्योग आधार registration. So हम जानते हैं कि हमारा आधार registration होता है. So generally, like we have an individual Aadhaar card, but this is a unique identity which is given to MSMEs. उनको भी simplifying the registration process and enabling them. So उनका एक identity establish हो जाती है, and this simplifies the registration process and enable them to avail various benefits and schemes. So this scheme provides a unique identity. It is a unique identity scheme for micro, small and medium enterprises. Single window clearance, again to make everything easy, चाहे वो license हो, चाहे registration हो, चाहे approval हो, everything is made easy, everything is made seamless. In order to start a business, you're given a single window clearance to reduce red tapeism. You do not have to run department to department. This is a seamless scheme for single window clearance. Skill India Mission. So this basically promotes skill training. आपको training दी जाती है in order to tackle unemployment. You're given training which helps to improve, जो skill training होती है, again to become job creators rather than job seekers, fostering entrepreneurship. So basically ताकि आप self sufficient हो सको, तो आपको skills, different types of skills, different fields है, different sectors है, उसमें mainly आपको skill training दी जाती है. डिजिटल इंडिया, ये एक मिशन है. डिजिटल इंडिया, आपको डिजिटल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर दिया जाता है, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर स्टार्टिंग अप अ बिजनेस, हेल्प to go online, help to start a digital business, to enter into the digital space, चाहे वो digital marketing हो, चाहे वो search engine optimization हो, चाहे वो आपके products को sell करने के लिए हो, to find buyers, to find sellers. So this basically focuses on making the country, like Make in India initiative है, वैसे ही this focuses on making a country digital. The last one, the National Intellectual Property Rights Policy. Now, intellectual property rights, now whenever you're an innovator or whenever you have come up with something new, you would want to patent that or copyright that. आपको उसके IPRs चाहिए होंगे, which is your intellectual property right, which prevents people from copying it or representing it without your permission. सो बेसिकली ये उसमें हेल्प करता है. इट मेक्स द एनवायरनमेंट वेरी कंड्यूसिव. बेसिकली पॉलिसी सिंपल कर देता है, रजिस्ट्रेशन सिंपल कर देता है, टू हेल्प यू टू गेट योर इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स एंड टू प्रोटेक्ट द इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी राइट्स. इट कुड बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ पेटेंट, इट कुड बी इन टर्म्स ऑफ copyrights. Okay, so that's the National Intellectual Property Rights Policy. So these are some of the 20 important schemes which are offered by the government. Hope this video has helped you guys. Please go through the names of the scheme. Most of the names are self-explanatory. What is the main target उन schemes का वो आप identify कर लो, and basically how they help, what kind of assistance they give you, and yeah, short forms अगर आए तो उनका full forms आपको जानना ज़रूरी है. Okay, right, so I hope this has helped you. Thank you for watching, guys. Please make sure to like and share the video, and do subscribe to the channel and watch this space for more such videos. Thank you everyone. Take care.